welcome to the second tutorial about my racing game with Corona SDK. Today we'll be looking at saving high scores and saving them locally and sending them to Gamecenter online. Okay, so here is where most of the code is for handling high scores. So after the user finishes the race, it goes to this scene in Corona. And so first what we want to do is load up the previous high score off of the device, which will be our benchmark. So depending on the track, it'll pull a different number for the corresponding track. And if we determine that our time is faster than the previous benchmark, then we have a new high score. And so we will overwrite the previous score with our current score for that track, and then we'll encode data and we'll overwrite the file that had the high score. After we do that, we'll upload the data to Gamecenter, or on Android it's Google Play Game Services. And so this is pretty much, there's some back-end work you have to do signing up. You can find that on their website. But yeah, what we're going to look at is how to save information to the device. Okay, so this can often be a pretty tedious process if you don't know what you're doing, and that really only needs to save one or two things, but you code, and it's just kind of annoying. And so what I did is I wrote these two functions. So if you want to write something, you can just call this function, enter these four, well really three is only necessary arguments, and it'll return a file that you can, it's writing the data, so it'll write to the file and then return. But if you're reading the data, you can just put your information in, and then it'll return the file. And so this file will be available on my GitHub. Pretty simple, but again, it saved me a lot of work. This is just for simple text files, which is what I've been using for most of my more simple apps. If you create a more complex app and you want to start using JSON, then you can do that. I also have a load save, which I did not create all of this. I found this online, but I'll also have this on GitHub. So yeah, I hope these two things are helpful. I'll see you on the next episode, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, this app is now available on Android and iOS, so these videos are free and the app is free, so I would really appreciate it if you would download this app and tell me what you think. Thanks. See you next week.